dare you, Verlig? Exercise only? For shame. Also, no tartar. Hello, Stratito. Oh, my webcam isn't working. Boom, done. Yeah, hello, Stratito. Hello, Cub as well. And Gash and Dan. Today your neck pain. Oh, your neck chose pain. Also woke up to PZ-esque fog outside. Sounds like you're having a cataclysm start then. Glass in the groin, house is on fire, everything's trying to kill you. And a Weird Al as well, and Aurora, morning. Yeah, and Cody, man. Everyone except for Verlig, because he's talking shit about my exercise. Yeah, I like Dragon as well. And Speedy. I want my tarting, and I want it now. No. You are forbidden. No tarting. Right. Let's jump right on in. Yeah, just, can I have tarting? No. Nice and simple. Where are you getting all those emotes from? Also, I need that Chad one as well. Right. But today, I wanted to try something different this morning. So we were talking about it yesterday. But I want to try that chum. I want to have a little gander at that. Because we were talking about it yesterday about making the chum. And then you can generate, well, supposedly you can generate those little water ripples by throwing it in there. Supposedly, anyway. I know, pathetic. Can't even spend them. Oh, to be fair, it's been a little while since I've checked. Let me have a look and see if Touch Portal has actually updated their software. Or if they're being just as lazy as I am. Let's have a gander. Maybe. The UI is different. It might work. Well, they've changed how it all works. Oof. It might actually work. Yeah. They've just completely changed how it's gonna work. I think. To be fair. Let me just test it real quick. And see if the old version, like all my old buttons, still work. Because otherwise I have to set up everything from scratch. Let me just see if this works. Now we're back. I have coupons to spend. Let's have a look. Where is he? Nah. He's still not working at the moment. But they have changed it though. Yeah, I can't show you on screen because it's got my access token there. I can't be showing that on screen. But they have updated though. They have changed it. Just trying to see how the new version works. Yeah, you gotta be distracted there. You got me looking at touch portal stuff. There must be a way to do this now, surely. There might be a way to do it. They haven't updated the chat access token. That's still fucked, but they've added a different thing in there instead. So he might be able to work. Actually, put your ID number, your title, your prompt cost. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't link up with OBS. That's the issue. So, like, you can set up a Twitch custom reward through Touch Portal. I'm just not sure if I can connect that to OBS. I'll have a look later, though. Enough of me gandering at that. Alright. Yeah, hello, Yawn as well. Pops up. But, yeah, first things first, we gotta get that back up close to 84 again. But I'd like to have a look and see if I can make some chum. So, just want to have a look and see what I need for it, because I just want to see like how useful it actually is. Yeah, it's literally just sand, apparently. And I shouldn't need anything else. Oh, oof, there's no sand over there. I'm trying to think where there's sand around here. Oh, and you have to add bait time to it as well? Oh, I won't be able to do that then. Not for a couple of days. That's fine. We'll run out to the lake then. We'll do our usual for a moment. Just because, like, once we get out to the lake and I finish using the bait that I have in that area, it will be, well, it should be the end of February at that point. And then we'll be able to forage for insects again. That's interesting. I wonder if, depending on what type of bait you put in the chum, then you can catch different types of fish, or attract different types of fish to that specific area then. Like if I were to take like a small fish fillet, or like a small bait fish or something, would I be able to you know, force a fishing spot that only has gar alligators and stuff, and catfish? Yeah, you assume that's the case, but never tested it. Yeah, it'd be interesting. So it'll be a way to like optimize your fishing then. And instead of just catching like random junk. Where are you? Oh, fair dues. Alright, but I think today the game is muted. It's OBS is being a git again. To be fair. Let me close it and reload it, see if it wants to play ball. Otherwise I gotta set it up from scratch. It's doing the thing again where it just doesn't want to pick up the audio. Yeah, OBS is throwing a tantrum because I was giving Touch Portal too much attention. Let me just close it and reopen it though, see if that works. Yeah, it's all OBS's fault, has to be. I will take no responsibility for my software dying. Nah, he's still dead. Let me just fix that quickly then. Yeah, there we go. Now he's working. Literally didn't even have to make a new one. Just literally copied and pasted the old one, and now suddenly it works. It's really dumb. I don't know why that happens. Yeah, it is quite literally exactly the same. Nothing has changed, but now it wants to actually work. Dumb. That's all good though. As long as it's actually working now, that's all fine. Golden. So let's run out to the river, go do some exercise. So we're just gonna kill time. Doing some fishing, doing some weight gain. But the most important thing, at the moment at least, is just making sure that we get past winter. So even if we run out of bait, and I can't catch any more fish, I want to wait until the end of winter. Wait until it's March. Just so we can start foraging for more insects today. And I can start building a little stockpile again. Yep, daily exercise time, yeah. Not sure how long it's gonna take today, but I don't imagine it's gonna take more than, say, like an hour. Well, same as usual, really. Like, hour to 2 hours. But I've only got so much bait left in that area, so I think for the first few minutes we're just gonna be fast-forwarding until we get to the end of February. And I can start trying to get some more bait then. Abba shield activated too early? No, it's perfect. Running through the woods with Abba playing. Perfect timing. Now I can't die. Yes, Abba will protect me. Speaking of which, let me take that off as well. Don't want the trees or the bushes stealing my bandana. Save your face mask? Exactly, take it off. Gotta save the bandana. Why don't I just eat a lot while killing zombies? Because I don't have access to food out in that area. I don't have a lot. And I also don't want to do it each and every day. Like, I'll start doing if the chum works. If I can generate my own fishing spots, like by those little ponds next to where we're living, I would absolutely start doing that. But if I have to rely on dumb luck, I'm not a huge fan of that idea. Besides, it only takes like an hour, 2 hours each stream. It's only like 10-20% of my total stream time, usually. And then the remaining like 7 to 9, well, 7 to 8 hours, give or take, I can just do nothing but killing then. Can't carry enough to increase you need. No, it's got nothing to do with like carry weight or anything like that. It's literally just a matter of like, if I were to, well, to be fair, you can't see it on this map. Let me grab him quickly. If we were to do fishing every morning where we're currently living, I would have to waste time every single day waking up and then running down to this lake. And if that lake doesn't have any fish, then I'd have to run down to this lake. And if that lake doesn't have any fish, then I'd have to run over to this one. So that's going to waste a few hours of my time. And even if they do have fish, I gotta waste my time dragging them all the way back to cook them as well. Or I gotta cook them at the spot. And I gotta do that every single day to maintain my body weight. So every day I'm gonna be wasting at least, you know, 2+ hours minimum. So I'm just taking all that time I would waste each and every day there, and I'm just consolidating it to the very start of the stream. You know, so the first 1-2 hours of the stream, I'm just doing all of that fishing that we would do throughout the entire stream, and just doing it all now. I'm just getting it all out of the way. And then I don't have to think about it then. But, yeah, if there's a more optimal way to do it later on, like if I can use chum to generate those fishing spots, so I can guarantee fish every single time, I'll absolutely start doing that there then. Because it would save me a little bit of effort then. It's always easy to maintain something rather than fixing something, so if I could maintain my body weight at about 84 kilos, that would be preferable than trying to go from 75 to 84 every single day. But this makes for a good excuse anyway, because I get to do some exercise. Because otherwise, we'll be leveling fitness and strength through combat alone, and that's going to take a very long time. Next, I think we gained only about like 5,000 experience yesterday through combat. I think the rest of it was all, like the remaining 20,000 was all exercise. It's all prep work for the Lamprey apocalypse, exactly. Even though we're like getting close to 8 months in at this point, this is still very much prep stage. Like, we're still in that early stage where we're trying to make him a little bit more efficient, because we haven't peaked quite yet. We still have room to improve him and make him a little bit better. Yeah, benefits bigger doing it this way. Yeah, we're getting more things done. Oof. That's my bad. I pressed the wrong key. I was going to press F3 because I was fast forwarding. Just didn't want to snap my line. Shouldn't have got the bait though. Nah, it's fine. It's off no. No consequence. Yeah, zombies don't know what's coming exactly. Little tiny one. Yeah, electronic as well. What's up? Yeah, not too much. We're just chilling. Doing our usual thing. Getting my body weight up to start with. God damn, you are a very big one. Yeah, he's a hard one. Trying to snap my fishing line. Yeah, catfish 340. Pretty good though. That'll do for now. Yeah, you must have damaged my line though. Yeah, my line is nearly snapped. That's not good. Not ideal. But that's good enough for now. Been alive for ages, yeah. I mean, in the grand scheme of it, still very much the early stage. Because, like, we would normally, back in build 41, the runs we would do would normally go on for, say, anywhere between, like, 3 and 5 years, on average. And then the longest one we did during build 41 on stream was, 6 years. And the longest I've ever done was just over 10 years. But build 42 is a lot slower. It's more slow-paced, that is. So I feel like the survival time is going to get, like, ridiculous during this build. I think, for those of us who like doing the long runs, like the marathon games and doing the highest kill counts, I think doing in excess of, like, 10 years survival is going to be the norm. Honestly. Because it's only taken, like... God, how long has it even been? This is... Let me check my folder. I think this is stream number 12 for this run. Let's have a gander. Where are you? Yeah, this is number 12 now, so... It's only been a little over 2 weeks worth of streaming. So, we should be able to do 1 year per month, easily. So, like, an entire year of just, like, in real time, that is, of just playing this one save, we should easily be able to do, like, in excess of, like, 10 to 12 years. You feel so bad at the game. No, I don't. You die within months. If you die within months, you're still doing well. Like, I think, like, the average survival time for, like, most players is probably, like, between 2 and 4 weeks. I think that's a fair assumption to say, as an average. Hello, a mileser? Hopefully I'm getting that right. Yeah, you love the game. No patience to play it, though. No, that's fair. Good to watch it, then, instead. You can just drop in, drop out whenever you feel like it then. You can skip all the boring parts. Analyzer. Cool. I think I'm getting it right. For the most part. Good stuff. Let's leave that there. As long as it's like 7 months. Oh yeah, if you could do like 7 months, that's well above average, yeah. So I mean, I know if you go on Twitch and you watch some of us play it, some of us sweats, like we'll do like multiple years consistently, but when you're talking about like the average player, I don't think most players do like half a year. You know, I think the majority of players have never gotten to winter, because it just takes a bit of time. Like getting up to winter is like it's somewhere between like 50 and 100 hours people take to get to winter and experience the whole thing. Yeah, you wish you had the time to do time 16. Yeah, it's just super time consuming. That's like one of the big things. That's something that a lot of people skip over when they're looking at like the sweatier runs. It's you have to have the skill, and you have to have the game knowledge to actually do a time 16 run in the first place, but the main thing is you have to have the time to do it as well, because it does take a really long time, like in real world hours, to make any progress. So if you're someone who's working your typical 9 to 5 job and you've only got a few hours on the weekend to play, it's going to take you a huge amount of time to make any progress. Ah, there we go though, gaining weight again. Going from Apocalypse to Cataclysm. It's taking you so long, yeah, to get within a few blocks of Moldra. Yeah, see, you've gone from... To be fair, if all the numbers are the same, you've gone from playing on a peak pop of 0.97 to a peak pop of like 3.75. More or less, so you've nearly like quadrupled your zombies going from Apocalypse to Cataclysm. Which is pretty spicy. You generally go for IRL winter binge of PC, so it's lower pop. Yeah, you can actually get stuff done, that's fair. Also, the box got changed. Yeah, so instead of being, like, on build 41 it used to be ×1 at the very start, and then it's 1.5 at peak. Now it's 0.6, or 0.65 on day 1, and then 0.97 at peak day, so... The population multiplier is lower than build 41, but overall there are more zombies, because what they've done is they've basically just taken all of the zombies that we used to have and consolidated them all into like one little area. So like they've taken all the guys around the map, like a lot of these guys around the edge, where we used to have 4.5 million zombies, and they've just kind of consolidated them and like made the towns really dense now. So even though there are 2 million fewer zombies in build 42, there's a lot more in the towns now. Like if you were to compare like Rosewood, for example, on build 41 compared to build 42, they're a little bit more spread out all over the place. But when you actually compare it to build 42 now, like the actual town itself is a lot more dense, it's a lot more heavy. They've kind of like moved all the zombies from like the places that they don't need to be into the towns. Especially in the case of like the military base out in the woods. They've just removed everything. They just got rid of all these guys around the edge in the middle of nowhere and just slapped them all into the military base now. So yeah, it's why the towns feel a lot heavier now. They feel a lot harder to push through, as opposed to what they used to be like. Yeah, Chug City, basically, yeah. Louisville got the worst of it, though. Louisville's gonna be a huge task, because there's only a handful of us. Like, when I say a handful, I mean, like, literally, there's about... To be fair, I wouldn't even say there's any of us who could do it. None of us have ever killed that amount, but there's a handful of players who I could think of that might be... Well, it might be possible for them to wipe out Louisville on time 16, but it's like 3 people I could think of who might be able to do that. But even if, like, even with the people I'm thinking of, none of us have killed that many before with a single character. Because Louisville goes in excess of 1 million now. So, if you wiped out Louisville on time 16, you would have the highest kill count that's ever been done. It would be a huge task. This is my type of content. Nothing but squats. Right. I reckon we'll be able to get past the 50,000 mark today, though. Yeah, you're looking forward to watching the Louisville clear, yeah. Well, trying to think which towns we'll go through. Because I know we're doing all the new towns. That's guaranteed. The new towns and the military base. But I think the only 2 towns we're going to end up skipping over, if we're going to Louisville, will be... It would be Marchridge and Muldra. And Riverside. Those are like the only ones that we won't clear on this run, and that's if we want to go to Louisville. Because even if we kill everything else, we'll be like well over, say like 700,000-800,000 kills at that point. But that's before we even start thinking about going to Louisville. Because we'd have to... Well, I gotta finish wiping out everything that's here. Then we want to go to Irvington. And then we want to go to Akron. And then we want to wipe out Brandenburg. And then we would probably skip over this one, because there's nothing new out in that area by Riverside. But, we could probably skip over Fowler's Lake as well. Maybe. But yeah, I want to do the military base, though. But wiping out the military base involves wiping out Rosewood and Rosewood Prison. And then, yeah, we'd probably go north. Maybe wipe that out. Although we could try and skip by it, just go through the farmlands. Then we'd have to wipe out West Point and most of Valley Station, and then we could start on Louisville. So it would be like a huge task. Because the only alternative would be building a bridge. You know, building a bridge somewhere over here. Well, probably somewhere down over here. And then just crossing over. Because you can, if I remember rightly, you can skip over most of it. Is there still a gap? Yeah, kind of. You can get like most of the way there. But yeah, you can build a bridge that goes across straight into Louisville there. But yeah, huge task. Lots of zombies. But that's years down the road in game time. We're nowhere near at that point yet. I guess Louisville will be higher risk of complacency. Be chipping away at small pieces for ages. Yeah, you'd have to just like... You'd have to go in with the mentality that you're never going to clear it. You know, just accept that as a reality right from the get-go. But then just chip away at it like you say. You know, every now and then just go there and just kill like, you know, 5 or 10,000 and just chip away at it a little bit at a time. And you would slowly make progress then, but... Yeah, it would be very slow going though. Very slow progress. Planning on clearing the entire part with this character. I'm gonna try and clear most of it. OCD kind of likes the sound of that, yeah. No, it's always like the ultimate goal, because it's never been done before on like any build, but one of the biggest accomplishments you could ever do in this run, or in this game in general, regardless of what settings you're playing on, would be wiping out a time 16 game. Because it's just like a monumental task. It's like a... No matter which build you're playing on, there's always been either hundreds of thousands or there's been millions of zombies. It's always been like a ridiculous amount. More than anyone's ever done before, so... You would have ultimate bragging rights if you ever did it. But the only caveat is you'd have to do it the right way. You'd have to do it without using any mods that make the killing easier, you know. It's like no guns, no fire, because it would just undermine the whole thing. You'd have to do it like the legit way. But yeah, it would take a ridiculous amount of time though. And how many mice I'd have to buy with all that clicking. I mean, I had to replace my mouse and my keyboard halfway through the 954,000 kill run. Thanks, it was my right mouse button started becoming unresponsive. It wasn't working every time, so it was that one, and I think it was my W or my D key on my keyboard was starting to become unresponsive as well, so I had to replace my keyboard and mouse on that run. But in its defense, I did have that keyboard and mouse for about a year prior to that run as well. You can see that with 950,000, yeah. I just need to get myself like a Razer like mouse sponsorship, you know. So I can guarantee you this mouse is good for at least 2 million clicks, minimum, easily, and that's me being aggressive. I will guarantee you 10 million clicks personally. Yeah, it's not far out to reach, yeah, I got a keyboard and mouse sponsorship, yeah. Gotta make that bread, make that bank. So you have to get a good, chair sponsorship as well. I'll put all the credit on the chair then. How did you kill over 1 million? Ah, you see, it's all in the gaming chair. Right. Let's do some morning fishing. I've been using a Secret Labs gaming chair for 7 years. See, I always, I've never had a gaming chair. I always buy a cheap office chair, because I am cheap as fuck. So yeah, office chair for £10. Don't mind if I do. I'll use that for the next decade. To be fair, pretty sure I've had this chair. Pretty much my entire streaming career. Like, this is the same chair I had on day one. Like, I haven't bothered replacing it. Still get muscle pain from doing all the squatting? Yeah, you still get pain at max regularity. But squats don't affect that much of the body. They don't cause that much pain, so... Once you have max regularity with squats, you never get to agony. You only get to pain, and severe pain, so you can still keep doing the exercise endlessly. Which is very nice. Didn't you also need a new HDMI cable? Yeah, I need to replace that at some point. But I'm waiting until I replace my monitors. Thanks, my second monitor over that way. He's got two clusters of dead pixels, and I've had those for years. But I don't want to replace my monitors because the two clusters of dead pixels stopped expanding a long time ago. They went into hibernation. But yeah, so long as it doesn't get any worse, look, fuck it. I'll wait for a while. When I upgrade my stuff, I tend to upgrade everything at once, so I'll get new monitors, I'll get a new PC. I'll, like, replace everything all at once. Well, each other sometimes descends like a Russian roulette without the risk. Yeah, fuck, I knew that was gonna happen. He was a big one. That's fine, though. What I do need to do, though, is do some foraging. And, to be fair, I should be fine for a little bit, for a few days. So we're still gaining weight and I still have fish. But let's just carry on doing some squats, carry on eating that fish for the time being. And I'll try and wait until February's over, and then we'll do the foraging. Because I need to get some more insects, but I need to get some more dog bane as well. So I can make some more twine, and then we can make some... make a new fishing rod. Yeah, remember when you used to use office chairs? Yeah, that shit always flaked up. After some long sessions of gaming. Oh, see, mine's been holding steady. Yeah, he's a loyal old chair. Razer monitors. Could get kitted out for a small price. For a small price of my soul. Yeah, I think when I end up getting around to replacing my monitors, I'll probably splurge when I finally replace them, because I've never had monitors that have exceeded 75 Hz. So I've never had a reason to, you know. But, I would like to get like a 240 Hz monitor. Something pretty spicy. Because that's why I always lock my games at 60 FPS, because there's no reason me playing anything above that. With a 75 Hz monitor, it's a bit pointless. But never had one that's gone beyond that. Yeah, you like that too? Practically revamped the entire build with brand new parts? Yeah, just like scorch earth, start from scratch basically, yeah. So I know like the whole, like one of the big incentives of having a PC is replacing the components one at a time. Like yeah, whatever you feel like, yeah. But no, I'm more of a replace everything all at once and then just don't have to think about it for like half a decade type of guy. I don't want to have to replace like one component a year or every few months. No, I want to replace everything and then I don't have to think about it for like the next 5 years then. Just ticked off my to-do list. Yeah, rotten slugs. Delicious. This bad boy has lasted you for about 8 more years. It's been active every day, just craving death at that point. Like, please, sir, kill me. Recommend avoiding VA panels. No cheap, but I have motion blur. Oh, which gets noticeably higher. Oh, higher and higher the higher the refresh rate is. Rep. That's a heli. That should be number 27 now then. And we're on 723-2. Well, I say it was, fuck, it was 27, wasn't it? Yeah, 27 days. 2 hours. Oh no, 23, I'm being dumb. I was right the first time, it just didn't sound right. It's because I was thinking of the date. Which, again, I was wrong with anyway. Yeah, give me that pencil, so I can just edit that one quickly. Well, this was Gelly, yeah. I misspelt it, but I'm too proud to change it. It's now a Gelly, okay? There is no heli on that day, it was a Gelly. It was a special one. Right, and you should go up any second now. Need a new ghillie soon. What I need is I need a SAM launcher. I need a SAM sight for that helicopter, that's what I need. Shoot that bastard down at some point. Can I show my skills tab? Yeah, you can have a gander. That's what we're on at the moment. And then it's just level 10 axe, level 10 maintenance. He's not doing too bad at the moment. Why not be proud? The entire few rests of humanity. I have to watch you thrive while they're all dying. No. Jack's too proud. He doesn't want them to learn his secrets. There's a reason why he's alive and everyone else is dead. Trademark secrets. Can't have the helicopter spying on him. What's the trick to survival? Go into the woods and just do squats for several months. This is the way. Oh, rip. Rotten. That's fine. So we just gotta wait for another day. A little over one more day and then we can start doing some foraging. Hello, Rump. Infinite Helis equals sometimes Heli. I am not some weak, feeble man, okay? Often Helis, you know me. Infinite Helis just has a nice ring to it. It makes for excellent clickbait. He's a man of focus, commitment, sheer fucking will. Something you know very little about. Alright, last day of winter though. So, after this one we can start doing some more foraging. Start getting some more insects. And fishing should be a lot easier now as well. Like after this last day. And we will have officially made it through our first winter.
Please tell me that you did not spend $600 on this Happy Days bullshit.
Appreciate the sub as well, Harump. Happy Days. Clickbait earned. I'm to fishing. Oh, we've done what we can, but my fishing rod just snapped. And yeah, because we're so close to the end of winter as well, we're just like fast forwarding through the very last bit, so once we get past February, so after this last day, after the 28th, the fishing debuff goes away, because during winter, so from like November 1st until February 28th, you've got a little bit of a debuff to your fishing, so you won't catch fish as frequently during those 4 months. But as soon as we get out of winter, like the second it hits March 1st, debuff disappears and we'll be able to like get lots more fish. But more importantly, foraging goes away as well, or the foraging debuff goes away, so we'll be able to find all the usual stuff, so we'll be able to go back to finding the old berries, the mushrooms, the insects, all of that stuff. And then as such, we can start using the insects as bait. Because I've pretty much run out. I've only got a handful of insects left. Plan to do any farming? Yeah, we're gonna do some farming at some point. Like, we might even plant some crops soon, because we're about to hit March, and to be fair, I think one of you said yesterday they updated the wiki, didn't they? For the farming section. So we should prepare your eyes. Should know all the dates, but yeah, most things get planted in March. So like, you know, broccoli, cabbage, carrots, cauliflower. What else we got? Yeah, leeks as well, lemongrass. Wait, you can plant lemongrass? Interesting. I didn't know about that. I haven't seen any lemongrass seeds so far. But yeah. What else we got though? Lettuce. Yeah, onions and mint. Oregano. Yeah, tons of things that get planted in March, so we'll have to plant something soon. You know. Just so we can start leveling up agriculture a little bit. Oh, why do you have a foraging debuff? Oh, just winter, yeah. Like, in winter, there's just certain things you can't find. So it's not... In winter, it's not as if you're, like, less likely to find certain objects or certain items. Like, with fishing, you know, where fishing just gets, like... The chance to catch is just reduced slightly. In winter, foraging, you just get locked out of a few items. Like, you can't find insects, period. You can't find mushrooms, period. You can only find specific types of berries in winter as well. So, as soon as that's over, we can go back to finding all the usual stuff again. You know, so the most important thing for us is the insects, so we can use those as bait. Oh, you're not from the British Isles? Even worse, I don't cook, so... That's probably like the 4th or the 5th time I've ever said that word. Yeah, you'll never hear it again from me. Yeah, do I look like I use that in my food? Absolutely not. Yeah, I think you can directly plant lemongrass. Yeah, it's the first I've heard about it. That's interesting then. I'll have to look into that. That's a really interesting one as well, actually. Let me just quickly have another look. Can you grow ginseng? Because if you can grow ginseng, I have some plans. Nah, no ginseng. I was going to say, if you can grow ginseng, that would be insane. Because you'd be able to grow a crop that could remove exertion then, so you could just make a colossal-sized farm of ginseng, and then just never have to rest during combat, you know? You would just carry, like, dozens and dozens of ginseng with you every single day, and have a big enough farm just to have it going on a cycle. But that would be very good. Why not dark mode the wiki? Oh, because I don't spend much time on the wiki. I'll flashbang my eyes for a few seconds. You finally got barter on your run? Nice. Red Bull Factory. I don't need the wiki. I am the wiki, yeah. I simply just go to the wiki to validate my knowledge, okay? I already know all the things. I just need to, like, confirm for humor's sake. Yeah, that's absolutely the reason why. Definitely. Right, but yeah, winter is officially over, though. Yeah, it's exactly. It's just want to stay humble. I want to give the illusion of humility. Exactly. Right, just gotta wait for that pain to die down, and we'll get some sleep. But yeah, there we go. We are officially done with winter, so we'll be able to go back to foraging all the usual stuff now. To be fair, that'll be fine. How's fishing in 42? It's really fun. I like it. I like the new little mini game that we have to play. As opposed to just fast forwarding through the whole thing like we used to. Okay. I'm gonna look for mushrooms though. Yeah, because I just wanted to confirm that the fishing, sorry, not fishing, the foraging debuff from winter has gone, and it has, because now we can get mushrooms. So we know that we're golden. We can go back to finding all the good stuff like we used to. Mushrooms are so much better than berries. They give far more hunger reduction. Right. But we're gonna have a slow walk back to the base. So we'll do some foraging on the way, collect a bunch of insects. So let me grab my bag quickly as well. And then we'll come back out here and do some more fishing. We don't necessarily have to go all the way back to the other base. I just need to get some dogbane so I can make some twine. That's all. But as long as we can find some of that along the way, we're fine. Is there value in fixing cars? You found two of the same truck next to each other. If I mix and match pieces... Oh, there we go, dogbane. If you mix and match pieces, can I get a decent truck? Yeah, it's definitely worth doing, yeah. It's better to have one excellent vehicle rather than have multiple cars that are mediocre. But the one thing you need to do, though, is between those two trucks, before you actually start moving parts from one truck to the next, just have a quick look and see which one of those two trucks is the better of the two. So, if you go to the engine, open up the menu for it, for the truck that is, click on the engine part, and then right at the top of the menu, where it has all the engine stats, just have a quick look and see which one has the higher quality. Because you can't change engine quality, it's static. It'll stay like that forever, so whichever one of those two trucks has the higher number is the best. Got the herbalist mech? No, we took wilderness knowledge, so that's one of the reasons why wilderness knowledge is so good. Because it has... well, it has tons of skills. Like, tons of skill bonuses. But it also has the herbalist built into it as well, which is a pretty nutty bonus. It's pretty good. More insects, very nice. And so all the cockroaches survived winter. Let's get all of them. How much dogbane do I actually have? 2. Yeah, not enough. I know I got at least 30 back at the old base, so we'll just carry on going down that way for now. Yeah, we'll take those, why not?
Hey!
I don't think we're going to hit that anytime soon. I'm going to fish in the bottom of the wildlife reserve. I can. The issue is there's no guarantee to get the fish constantly. Because it's such a small body of water. There's no guarantee that each day when we go out there we're going to have fish, so... It was something I wanted to have a look at today, at some point. I wanted to have a look at making chum. It's one of the reasons why we just sped through to get out of winter, because apparently I need to add bait to this. But supposedly, you can throw the chum in the water to generate those little pools of fish. And if that's true, then we can actually start using those pools by the reserve then. Instead of coming out of the lake. It's the only reason why we come out here is because it's such a large body of water, we're like basically guaranteed to find some fish every single time. Yeah, I would prefer to stay within my limits. And you know, if we can generate those pools of fish easily as well, we can start fishing on a more like consistent basis as well. You know, I could start doing it like every day or every other day. So that would be guaranteed fish every single time then. There's no RNG involved. Or like, not much RNG involved. Yeah, hello Blicky as well. Good day. Morning. How are you today? Doing good? Nice. Am I? Yeah, nice and chill. We're still just doing our usual morning routine at the moment. Just doing our fishing and our weight gain and our exercise, but we've just got out of winter, which is nice. It's March 1st at the moment. So I'm just gathering up some insects, because now that it's not winter, we can actually find insects and other things again. But my fishing line broke recently. I got bamboozled by a large fish, so I'm just going back to the old base to get some dog bane very quickly, so I can make some twine. And a brood as well. Hello, hello. Yeah, I think we got enough insects though. For a little while at least. Yeah, I just need to find some sand. To be fair, let me just have a quick look. There must be some sand around there, surely. I just need a little bit of sand so I can make some chum. Oh, there we go. We'll just go over there. Sand down next. There's no sand in this one, is there? No. That's fine. We'll just go down south then. We'll go down to this area. Go down to that construction zone at some point. And we'll make some chum from there. so many insects. As they fell in the winter, they're foraging and fishing and crab. Just literally fishing. You just do like a little bit of prep work, you know. I mean, if you're going in knowing that you're not going to be able to forage up insects in the winter, well, easy counterplay is just to grab all the insects before winter, you know. Nice and easy. So just make sure that you got a little pile of them. Just enough to last for like 4 months or so. Because we didn't even have that many. We only had a small handful of them, but they last for quite a long time. And same thing for the fishing. Just employing some common sense. Like, if you know the fishing is going to be worse in winter, you know, just make sure that you've leveled up your fishing enough before winter. Just really basic things. Don't they run? No. Some of them have. Like, there are a couple.
Hey.
Like, the slugs and such. They rot, but generally, all of the, well, most of the insects are non-perishable. So once you have them, they'll last forever. That's great, yeah. Very handy. Chum is regular insect bait? I got no idea. I haven't done anything with chum, like I said earlier. I know nothing about it. I only know, like, second-hand information that people have told me, but I haven't used chum yet, so I've got no idea. Also, another rabbit from, yeah, he might be from my pen. Might have escaped. You know, the sharp blocking the fence. Yeah, I need to get my carpentry leveled up at some point so I can build like an actual gate in there. But if you don't have your carpentry leveled up, it's a good temporary solution. Something that you can easily move. Those shelves don't require any tools or any skill. They can just be moved freely. That will do. I'm just gonna make that twine very quickly, just to make it a little bit lighter. Okay, that will do though. Yeah, that's all we came back for. But let me go have a quick run down to the construction site though. So I want to have a quick look at making some chum. And then we'll go back out to the fishing spot. Yeah, chum definitely can be used on its own. Has to have bait added, as mentioned earlier, but bait can be added up to 10 times to increase effectiveness. That's cool then. I'm just curious to see it at work in practice. Yep, always a Jenny in the middle of the fair. Yeah, it's just same as all the old spawns in Build 41. There's just certain locations that always spawn generators. Same for some spots that always spawn composters and ring collectors. Like, you'll always find them in the same places. Do you have to have a recipe? I don't know. Yeah, you need to have a recipe for it. I do not know when you unlock that. I assume you get it somewhere along the way as your fishing levels up, but I don't know what level we got that from. Or if we got it from, you know, just taking angler or wilderness knowledge. But, yeah, we've already got it from somewhere. Right, nearly there. Oh, it actually takes the whole tile. Fair dues. Add the water to attract fish. Chum base does not attract fish on its own. Add some fish bait to increase strength of chum. Cool. Let me just take a ton of this then. It's a bit concerning then. This isn't going to be like sustainable. Cool. Yeah, if it takes like one tile per chum, it's not sustainable long term. Because there's no way to get more sand like this. Let's have a look nearby. Next, there are lots of sand tiles. It's just, you'd have to run off every now and then. Yeah, it's just a little bit of extra work. You just have to, like, keep clearing out areas that have sand every now and then. Let's grab a bunch of it while we're back here, though. Place a wooden floor on the sand, and then remove the wooden floor. Fall through the world fair. I think I'll pass on that. Try making the chum recipe directly from the ground. You're watching the stream, aren't you? Like, I ignored the last thing when you asked me about the angler. Like, I gotta just say it, because, like, I've had a few people say some weird stuff already today. Please just watch the stream before you ask a question. I've already had some people, like, say some weird shit already today or ask silly questions. You're watching me do it right now, like, live. Like, because I've been ignoring some people who've been saying some weird stuff or asking silly questions already today. My patience for it's already, like, wearing thin. Right. Let's grab one last row. And that'll do. Yeah, 24, that'll do for a little while. Yeah, surprisingly they weigh quite a lot. To be fair. I think I'm gonna... to be fair, I'll experiment with that. I'll take you back all the way to the main base. I think. Yeah. I'll try it there, I'll see how effective it works. If it doesn't work very well, then we'll just go back to the usual fishing spot. And just carry on leveling up there instead. Yeah, no, if you find that, yeah, just drop it at this point. It's because I've had other people saying weird shit before you came in, I'm just, like, a bit grouchy already, because I've already had, like, I've only been alive for, like, an hour and a half, and I've already had, like, multiple weird shit happen in my chat already that I've been ignoring. So, I'm just a bit, like, bit grouchy and a bit defensive at the moment for weird shit. You're fine, though. You're alright. Nearly the weekend, yeah. You missed all the weird shit, yeah. So, any of you who are, like, currently lurking, or have only just joined, just be, like, forewarned that I'm not in my perfect mood today, because I've already had, like, weird shit in my chat, so... Best behavior, because my belt is off currently, and I'm ready to slap someone immediately. Yeah, because I just want to have a nice chill Thursday. I don't want to do any babysitting. Forge a bad hammer, exactly. Right. Yeah, no, at least I know which day it is. Yeah, because yesterday I was just going on like, oh yeah, between today and Wednesday we'll be able to clear most of Echo. Completely oblivious that it was in fact Wednesday. Yeah. I don't recall there being a Monday this week. I think I skipped over that one. Yes, chill day. Let me go drop all of this chum off, though. So I'll drop it by the pond that's over there. And then in the morning we can give it a little test and see how well it works. And in the meantime, I'll make a fishing rod very quickly as well, because I need to make a new one of those. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm putting my foot down on it now. Stop bringing it up. I'm already, like, not in a great mood from that. Drop it, don't mention it, or I'm gonna start fucking banning every single fucker that won't drop it now. Because I just want to chill. No more. It's really annoying at this point. I don't care. Just stop going on about it. I don't care if you just got here. Don't bring it up anymore. Don't talk about it. Drop it. It's really annoying. Nah, to be fair, I think I'm gonna skip it. I got laundry to do. I can't be bothered to stream today. I'm gonna chill. Because I'm in a grouchy mood now. I'm gonna be in a grouchy mood all day. And it's just not gonna be fun for anybody. So I'm gonna go do some laundry instead.